Many people enjoy the conventional ways of looking at things, and that's okay. But anyone who is ready, that's really great, because those of us who are ready among humankind to adopt a new mind that is beyond cause and effect, beyond time and space, that isn't trapped in all these conventional designations, we can be of great benefit to ourselves and to others, of tremendous benefit. We have urgent problems facing the world, for us as individuals and for our species and the planet as a whole. And we desperately need wisdom to solve these problems. We need wisdom to solve the problems that are within ourselves that make us feel like a ping pong ball all of our lives, bouncing back and forth between thoughts, emotions, and experiences. So we need to find how to benefit ourselves and come to terms with everything that goes on with us internally. And as we do so, we recognize the amazing benefit in that. We recognize through our own firsthand experience, just like a scientist has a hypothesis, they test it, and they see the result. So I'm just inviting you to find out the same thing about yourself. Here's a hypothesis for you, test it, and you'll see the result. That's all there is to it. And the result is wisdom. It's not getting into some kind of state of holding on to awareness and saying, oh, I'm in awareness, everything is okay. Awareness is inseparable from wisdom. Wisdom and awareness aren't something that needs to be held on to. Awareness and wisdom are self-kept. They're self-held. They're not holdable and keepable, and there's no one to hold them or keep them. So when we just rest as awareness, less and less do we feel ourselves to be so defined by all the stirrings within us, the stirrings that say, I'm me, I'm somebody. I need certain thoughts to make me feel good. I need certain emotions to make me feel good. I need certain experiences to make me feel good. What I've just described, that's not well-being, that's addiction. So this self-centered identification with being somebody who always needs more and more to make it feel good, the right kinds of thoughts, the right kinds of emotions, the right kinds of experiences, that's just an addiction, because it doesn't really resolve anything. It doesn't really tell us the truth about who we are, and it gives us an extremely limited identity of ourselves that's based on an individual self, a personal identity. I'm somebody, and I crave and need all these things to make me feel good, no matter what they are. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine if that's the way you want to live. But if you don't want to live that way, then there's another way to live. Just know that there is another way to live. That self-centered identity is only one identity a human being can have. And just like people can change their identities whenever they want to on the internet, we all can change our identities too, from this self-centered identity to our wisdom identity. We can get familiar with this wisdom identity that isn't bound by a location called a body and by time and space. The wisdom identity isn't dependent on anything. It's not dependent on the body and all of the terms applied to the body, like birth, life, and death, waking, dreaming, sleeping. These are just labels. We learn that we're bound by all these things, but when we get familiar with awareness, we find gradually that we're not really dependent on these things. Where is the one who was born? Where is the one who's living? What is the location of that? And where is the one who will die? All that rests in awareness. It's only awareness that is aware of being born, living, and dying. And of all the appearances, no matter what they are, human beings are the only ones who have this self-awareness. We're the only ones who have self-awareness. So we are aware of being. And in the awareness of being, we have a very important choice with every thought, emotion, and experience we have. And that very important choice, the most important choice of all choices we will ever make in our human life, is to either go with the awareness that is the basis of that thought, emotion, or experience, that point of view within the all-encompassing pure view of awareness, to go with the awareness that is at the basis and just let that be and see everything through its lenses of the vast expanse of space, or to pick up a label and say, this is who I am. I'm an American. I have white skin. I'm a woman. I'm a this. I'm a that. I need this. I need that to make me feel good. So you see, we have this choice in every single thought, emotion, and experience we have. We have the thought to just get to know ourselves beyond everything that's been conventionally described to us, or to just continue to go along with what we've learned so far. It's that straightforward.
Remember